Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you so much for supporting the channel by hitting the like button and also the little thumbs up on the side. So thank you so much. It gives back to the channel. The channel is growing, so thank you very much. I can get more and more out for you. I thought I'd jump on tonight at the end of the week after the full moon energy and just give a little energy update. I see people all week. I get to see like that a lot of people are going through a lot of the same stuff in their awakening, in their transcending, in their closing out cycles. So with full moons, and by the way, we are preparing now for eclipse season. We have a series of eclipses coming up, one at the end of this month, which I will put out a video hopefully over the weekend about. And also, so you are feeling that energy already. So we had a big full moon in Libra in relationships. Now we are actually feeling the eclipse energy, and that energy, you know, in 6 months time or over a 6-month period as it unravels, or it sort of hits again in 6 months, that energy. Eclipses are wild cards. The energy is shifting, the energy is changing. So big transformations. And I'm seeing a lot of people, I get to validate this information every day with my clients, with healings, with readings. So I don't just sit here and do this. I actually, you know, get to validate it through people, places and situations. And everyone going through a similar energy. So if you are feeling like you have a big hit, and what we mean by that is a big transformation, a big transcendence, you could be experiencing what we call ascension symptoms. So headaches, lethargy, tiredness, aching bones, joints, funny sensations in your body, not being able to be around certain energies, people, probably a disconnection, probably not feeling connected to people, places and situations. It's not that you're lost, if you feel very disconnected, and you try to your energy tries to go back to the old or connect to the old, but it just doesn't feel right, and you can't connect, but it doesn't have anywhere to go, or the new or feel it knows. It's the unknown, so then it's the unfamiliar, so they're fearful. So we're kind of in this double energy of we try to access something. So that is why people get pulled back to the old, and that's why we talk about working on your belief systems and detoxing and you know, breaking away from old people, places and situations, spending that time alone, reconnecting, allowing the new to come in. And the new and this ascension process and this upgrade that we're doing, we are a new person. The old, the death of the old, and the new us, and we don't know who that is, and we're at a higher frequency. So that's mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually. So we go through quite a lot, and people go through quite a lot emotionally. I'm seeing people completely and utterly see truths, not their truth, not other people's truth, but the universal truth, creator's truth, the higher truth in situations, the higher truth in the perspective of situations, choices they've made, people, places and situations they're connected to. These are closing out for people, and this is not something that they chose to do. So it can be quite disorientating is the word I'm getting, the unfamiliar. Have patience. Yeah, see the masks off, deception and envy here. So we're going to get just a message that needs to come out to the collective while we're all going through this process. And you may need to spend time alone in nature, or connect, or ground, or do your healing, or do some very quiet, deep, introspective time. If you can't do that, I'm finding the other group are in absolute chaos, whether it's in relationships, within themselves, people they're connected to, they're in absolute chaos and breakdown. So, there's others that are just completely kind of disconnecting. Your transformation, look, it's come out again, deception and envy. Now, deception, we can deceive ourselves, so the truth can be about deceiving yourself. Okay, envy can be, as you grow, as you move on, as you evolve, you know, people get envious. Now, that doesn't mean like jealousy. You could experience that, but people don't want you to move on. People don't want you to grow because they feel that a sense that they don't know you anymore, and you could be leaving them. You could be, you know, changing, or that you may not be in their life, whatever it is, you know. And this can be with people, places, and situations. So we have to really, we start to see the truths of people, places, and situation, who's really supporting us, who's really in alignment with us, who's really an energetic vibrational match for us in where we're heading, because everything now energetically is about moving to the future, the North Node. And a lot of people in this energy run back to their South Node. And I've been talking about, you know, the 2022 6 is a destined alignment, a heart's desire, something was written, a destiny that you said you do. 2023 is the 7, that is a fated, destined spiritual contract. Now, with the universe, so it may not be a contract you thought you were going to do or have or manifest or wanted. It could be a spiritual contract that is destined with the universe for you to do. So a lot of it is out of your hands. You're not having a choice. You're just going through this ascension process. People, places, and situations are changing and moving and transforming. And we don't really feel in control of it. We feel out of control. And it brings up fear, fear-based, and we gravitate back into old patterns, behaviors, toxicity. People, places, situations try to hang on to us. They feel this. We all go through it. Every single person goes through it. And those who don't are staying where they are. They are not growing. They have decided to stay in that frequency and that level, and there is nothing wrong with that. Others of you don't really have a choice. You will be going somewhere. And others of you are choosing to step in and do that work and have been awakened and are doing your awakening work. I'm finding that the two groups are moving further and further apart. And what I mean by groups is energy. You're either here or you're transcending, moving, growing, or you're really not. You are in your own way, or not a big expansion, just a little bit, and then we've got huge expansion and growth. And they are getting further and further apart, even between family energies, okay? So it's all to do with our belief systems and our spiritual journey here on Earth. Okay, so let's get transformation, deception, and envy. Alrighty, so let's get some messages out. So hopefully that just helps you understand the energy. So what messages does Spirit want to come? What will you be going through after this full moon energy and all this transformation energy and all this truth coming out? And let's get a message out. Victory and success. 6 is relationships. We have anarchy here. So, and the light. Okay. So again, awakening. 19, that's a 10, that's a 1. So a new beginning and a reset. 4 is your foundation, anarchy. Something has come in, victory and success. So this is moving you on to better. This is something you probably desire, you want to do, your heart's desire. Victory and success is something you want to move on to. You're ready for the shift, you're ready for the change. So we're talking to our people here who are ready for change. They're ready to go. It's a bit like the Fool card, ready to take a leap of faith, ready to go into the new. The old's familiar, the old's great, there's nothing wrong with the old, but I'm not growing there. It's becoming stagnant, okay? And there's no growth, and the soul always needs growth, okay? No, not always. Some people don't, need that growth. They get it in other ways. But here we go. There's the leap of faith. There's the Fool. Now the anarchy it is all coming undone. There are going to be some shifts and changes, and this is all about ascension, all about the truth being lit up, seen, the higher perspectives, intuition in reverse, destiny in reverse, and moving on in reverse. So there's our clarifiers. You have been unable. You have not been listening to your intuition. That's why you haven't been getting victory and success. But now I feel like you are. Anarchy came in, and there's a destiny to be filled here in reverse and moving on. So we're definitely talking to people here who are stuck, who are in the middle of a transformation, or who were not transforming, that may needed to transform and grow. And even if it was just about you and nobody else around you, if you have a destiny to fulfill and you are fighting your growth and your intuition has been telling you to make changes within yourself, you are fighting the universe. Yeah, balance, out of balance. Bottom of the deck, transformation. Okay, tell me about this intuition. In reverse. Material and spiritual prosperity, emotional loss under destiny. 5 is change. The waiting game. Sorry, number 2, setting a path. Moving on, setting a path. Look at that. So we've got here. So some of you may be moving on to a destiny, to a destined path, to a destined desire, whatever it is. And I feel, change. There is loss here. There will be, like you feel a sense of lost, or you have to leave people, places and situations behind for some of you. You have to close out these cycles. We've got material and spiritual wealth here. So you're wanting to grow. Your intuition has been wanting to grow and you weren't listening to that, and now you are. Some of you, this is an energy where you could have gone back. You could have literally gone back, or you might be feeling like you want to go back. But I feel here, if you do, see spiritual strength. They're calling on you to have spiritual strength here under emotional loss, disruption in all your foundations. That person's all discombobulated, all in pieces, okay? And partnerships and alliances. 3, reinventing them. Spend time in solitude, positive movement forward, patience and planning. So we, at the bottom of the deck, have hope. Stay hopeful, stay positive, stay optimistic. This looks like there has been a lot of change for people. Anarchy is a strong energy, but you must listen to your intuition in all the decisions you're making right now. There is a destiny to be filled here, and you are moving on, and you have been resisting that through emotional loss, what you need to let go of or work through. It does call for spiritual strength. 9, completion of cycle. Under material and spiritual prosperity. So, the spirit is trying to make you grow in many levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, relationships, love, whatever it is for you. And there's been major disruption. 7, 16, that's a 7 on your destiny and emotional loss. That is a spiritual cycle. There's a bit of a waiting game. There's a divine timing here. There's a timing here. There's activations to occur. And then we have these new partnerships, these new alliances that come in. So let's get some tarot on that, shall we? Victory and success card, we have the Devil card. So what they want is victory and success over the devil, the toxic, the shadow, the lower vibrational self, the lower vibrational connections, the lower vibrational, our shadow side, okay? Our addictions, and this is what we're faced to look in, and then we're followed by the Anarchy card. Yeah. This was manifested. This is the Magician, a new beginning. A new beginning, manifesting here. The energies come in. There's a reset of energy, anarchy. For some of you, if we've got the Devil card and the Magician card here, I am going to say it because I have to say it because it's come out in the cards. I'll just get one more card and then I'll say what I'm going to say. Queen of Pentacles on the light. So about your security, stability, the work you've put in, the work you've done, awakening. There is a massive awakening here. There's a massive higher perspective. There's a receiving. Now, here's another message. With the Devil card and the Magician card and the Queen of Pentacles. If you are into any form of manipulation of energy, and you know what I mean by that, spell work, manipulation using words, trickery, deceit, deception, literally spell work, energy work. People do that. If you have tried to sabotage people, places, situations, relationships on some form or some level by lies, entrapment, whatever, I don't know, anarchy is there. It has been seen by the light. So we've got the devil on one side and we've got the light on the other. And it has been seen. So I'm hoping that nobody has done this or been in this energy. Or relationship within something. And this Queen of Pentacles, masculine or feminine, is very protected by the light. So if anyone has been doing that to anybody or trying to take someone's security, stability, hard work, or interference, we have an issue here because anarchy is there. You will need strength. You did not use your intuition correctly. You did not. This has taken a turn. We've had energetic interference here, Spirit said. Okay, I've got the message. As I said, that other message, let's just leave that there. You will need the strength. If there was any form of shadow, toxic, that done to you, or you are in that, or you have to clear that, we have here, you will need the strength. Trust your intuition. We have a tower on the destiny. That is the universe stepping in, destiny on destiny. The tower stepping in, changing the foundation. And also moving on and getting that emotional balance and that energy back. This is about moving forward. Someone is moving forward here. They're going to make an offer. They've had a tower moment. There's anarchy in their foundation, whatever that is in themselves, or a relationship, or a work situation. You have needed strength to get through this. You will get through this. If someone has manipulated or interfered on some energetic level, this is all being exposed. This is all coming to light. They interfered with someone's intuition. They tried to, what we call, trick destiny here. That never works. Wow, someone thought they were pretty powerful. Or thinks they can. Spirit said the message for some is they think they can. They think they can trick destiny. They think they can put their own perception across. They think they can change your perception. They can't. Oh my gosh. So please trust your intuition, go with the flow, and that's why we ask you to tap in and go into your emotional connection and go inward and really trust and block out, emotionally withdraw, maybe spend some alone time and break away from energies here. There's a lot of interfering energy here. That's why I had a few different storylines coming out. That was a bit bizarre. You're getting a new beginning set up by Spirit. Spirit's seen all this. I think something's going to be revealed here. The dark to the light, the dark's being revealed, the shadow's being revealed, the light is there. and it looks like it's changing foundation, a tower for people, massive change in their foundation. And they did try and change destiny, let's say it like that. This is a new beginning set up by Spirit. This is a message, email, text. Someone could be reaching out. They felt an emotional loss, probably because their destiny, or they went on the wrong path, or their destiny was interfered with, or someone tried to take them off path, maybe, through manipulation of their own codependency, toxic ways. Hanging on to something that is not meant for you. Fighting for something that's not meant for you, can be the Devil card. And this is a calling. This person knows that they've had an epiphany, they've had an awakening, they feel the emotional loss, they feel the calling. It is, see, the way to go, yes, see, temperance, natural evolution, balance restored. This is destiny stepping in, restoring balance, where someone tried to play with destiny. Someone, I'll give you examples. Someone could have tried to convince someone that they were the partner for them, or, manipulated on some level, or through codependency, through trickery, many, many, many things. I don't really feel that's about you. If it was you, you weren't listening to your intuition, you allowed yourself to be pulled, off path, and that's your tower. Because it pulled you off your destiny, off your growth, off your alignment, off your moving forward, moving on. So anything doing that for you personally, if that was you personally, your lesson was not listening to your intuition. So your tower, you're now realizing that I need to move on and forward and emotionally evolve and grow, spiritually, a natural evolution, and also break away from these people, places and situations. This reading's a bit all over the place, but I can feel that's how people's energy is, all over the place. What we have here is spiritual strength and the fated wheel of change. Again, major arcanas here coming in. The wheel is spinning, the universe is spinning the wheel, the change is happening, and there will be a breakdown of perspective. So everything you thought, whether you were tricked, manipulated, whether you weren't listening to your intuition, whether you weren't ready to move on, however it is, or someone you were dealing with was like that, it looks like here there's a massive change in their perspective, and that we've got that from that light card coming through here, and the temperance, the divine stepping in. And now we can move forward to the correct partners, the correct alliances, the passion, fast. This is fast. This is like it's nearly like, I want to say it's like a reset of who wasn't on their path, who went off their path, who chose a wrong path, who was too fearful to move or grow into a new pathway. A higher pathway, your next natural evolution pathway. That's what's going on here, and that can be difficult. Yeah, reevaluating everything on the Devil card. There's a new path to take, the Magician. There's your new beginning. On anarchy. Everybody's getting, it's about taking the new path. We've got anarchy on the new path on the Magician card, the one. Ace of Pentacles and the Magician are one. The light card, yeah, there was a wrong decision, an indecision, an imbalance in decision. You couldn't make a decision, you juggled, you didn't get on the right path. We've got the World card, bottom of the deck, you didn't reset a cycle. Yep. You need the strength now to move forward and make this offer and trust your intuition this time, or walk, and death. We've got death on the tower and destiny. Anybody or anything, you blocking your own destiny, let's say, or anyone blocking your destiny or tried to, is going to get or put someone on the wrong destiny, or you went on the wrong destiny. Oh my God, the Tower card and the Death card, a double major arcana card of endings by the universe stepping in, and you will not resurrect this. situation or person or place who tried to take you off your destiny, or where you've blocked your destiny. This is big stuff, guys. I reckon that's the eclipse energy coming there. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So where you weren't moving forward, where you weren't moving on over here, we've got the King of Cups and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, an ending, a completion. You've learned all the lessons you needed to learn. You need to move forward. And the King of Cups is about connecting to spiritual love, spiritual higher meaning, spiritual purpose. We've got the Ace of Swords, we've got material and spiritual wealth. Yeah, you've got your knowing, an offer, or the information, and that is going to come through spirit, and you're going to put a plan in place. The information is provided. We've got the Emperor, a final decision, a calling, a knowing. Yes, there's an emotional loss, but the Emperor takes control, makes a decision, makes a final decision here. Temperance, we've got it on the waiting game, Temperance. So a lot of you have been waiting, or you've been holding the universe up, or you've been procrastinating and procrastinating and procrastinating. I'm going to get a drink of water. And we all do that. Three of Pentacles, collaborations coming in, making decisions here, working with people who you are meant to be now working with, working or collaborating with people who you are now meant to be on the new path with, which is the breakdown of all the relationship energy. And at the start of the reading, the energy was everywhere. It was like I couldn't even get a grip on it, but that's how people have been feeling, honestly. So, yep, so you need spiritual strength. We have the fated wheel of change here, changing, and what do we have? The Lovers. Choice of two paths, two situations, two lifestyles, higher and lower self. What have we got up here? The Devil, and on the opposite side, we have the Light. So that is exactly what it's saying here. Here is your spiritual awakening. Here is your spiritual choice. Here is a destined path, a destiny stepping in. Use your intuition. The wheel is spinning whether you like it or not, and you have to make that choice. Some of you it will be made for you, because that's the anarchy. This is the total disruption in your perspective. And that could be as simple as seeing people, places, and situations differently. It could be, what was I going to say? Belief systems changing. What you thought you wanted, what you thought you liked, now you don't like that. You know, it can be that simple. Queen of Cups, spiritual connection, spiritual love, a higher purpose, meaning in what I do, meaning in what I work, feeling connected. King and Queen of Cups out here. I want to move forward to something. I want to work with something. I want to build with something that I feel spiritual connection with. Something that feeds my soul. This could be higher spiritual contract too. It's been coming out a lot. Yep, an offer here. We have a Page of Cups, bringing forward with a new offer, a little offer, a start, a move forward, a step forward, okay? Generally, it can be a love offer, or you could be just offering or ready to move forward to present something in a career you want to move forward in. It can place it where it fits. But this is passion back. This is the correct alliances. And this person's ready to move forward and do that. Maybe they've had the awakening. Maybe they now know who their correct alliances and partnerships are, or their people, or their tribe, or you know what they really want to do. But that's what we're going through here. Yes, so we've been in confusion. And how do I bring this into reality? And for some of you, you could have been sold an illusion by the Devil card. You could have been in illusion. You could have had too many choices, too many options, or not moving forward, you know, not bringing things into reality and moving forward, whether it's growth, whether it was in anything in life. This is all about illusion and delusion. Too many choices, too many options, being fickle. For some of you, you have to get rid of a lot of options and choices, and you've decided to do that, and you know you need to do that. For others of you, it was, a lot of fantasy world, and now it's time to bring these things into fruition, into moving forward. For others of you, this is about someone sold you an illusion, a delusion, and that will go with the storyline of anyone who was trying to manipulate you, be codependent on you, and they took you off a destined path, or they thought they could change or manipulate you and the universe and change the path or the course of the path. And for any of those people, there will be karma. There will be universal karma. So if you thought you were in love with someone, if you thought you were meant to be with someone, if you thought that's only an example. If you thought a certain person, place, career, job was it, let's say, I'm only using this as an example. And you'll know what yours is. Our perception, our wants, our needs, and the universe is saying that's not your path, that's not your person, that's not your career, that's not your destiny. But you refused, and that's what we call it. That's what energetic manipulation is. We fight for something that's not ours, when we make something happen that's not ours, when we don't let go of something that's not ours. And that's when people get the anarchy and the Tower and the Death card. And this is to help you avoid that. This is about growing and learning and understanding energy and spiritual growth and how the universe works, so that you don't have to go through this, and that you learn from this. And it's about moving and growing and moving forward, and not hanging on to things that are not in alignment with us or our destiny. That's when you create universal energetic disruption in everything, and it has a ripple effect. That's why we have a karmic effect, because it disrupts so much ripple effect into the future. There's a build up, and then there's a big problem. Okay, let's move on. Anywhere you were deceptive or delusional, or got away with things, or thought you got away with things, exactly what I said, illusion and delusion, where you sold yourself an illusion and a delusion, where someone sold you illusion and delusion, where you thought something was for you, let's say, as an example. Good example just to use. It wasn't. You were being deceptive, or they were being deceptive, or you were deceiving the universe. You weren't listening to your intuition. I could go on and on and on and give a lot of different examples, but that might just give you the understanding of what I'm saying. Apply it where it fits, where you do it. So we've got the Sun card out. We have very fast communication. Sun card is illumination, the light card. It is success, it is expansion, it is moving forward, it is things brought to the light, it is success. And very fast, the Moon card. Success over illusion and delusion. Wow. Also very emotional, the Moon card. Again, if I want to apply that to the Devil card, anyone doing the Magician Devil card, energy manipulation, trying to, toxically hold on to something or whatever, there's the Moon card, trying to, Ten of Cups, relationships, love offer, the universe. Oh dear. So let's say this, let's wrap it up with this. So the universe has stepped in, the higher up, a final decision, a judgment, where you need to offer, whether this is a love offer, where you need to put your attention, your focus, your career, your move, your path. It's a desire, it's an inner spiritual. A cups are about, I have an emotion to do this. I have a connection with wanting to do this job, this path, this partnership, this love, this offer something. And what is your happiness? What makes you content? What makes you happy? And out of all of this, wherever it flows for you, in the negative or the positive, whether it's personal growth just within yourself, or whether it is a relationship or a career or a job or whatever situation, the universe has stepped in. This is destiny. And what do we have here? Destiny. Destiny with the Tower and the Death card. Destiny in reverse with the Tower and the Death card. Universe stepped in. Has to correct destiny. What's the Temperance? Balancing, restoring balance. Where the natural evolution of future was put out of balance by whatever means, you not growing or someone manipulating you, let's just say, or your path or your situation or whatever. Natural evolution. Universe steps back in. Says no. Put that offer where it's meant to be. And we know, the higher up know. They see all. Healing, growth. I was just about to say, they see all, even growth within ourselves. Universe, a destined path. You didn't do this, you didn't step it up, you have to. It's a destined thing. They'll come in, they'll create anarchy and change in your life. The High Priestess, the higher up, the Akashic records, the new contracts, the new destined paths written by the universe. Secrets revealed at the right time. The divine knows when to reveal secrets. Divine knows the divine timing to expose people, places, and situations. Where you're burnt out, where you're mentally stressed, or this information that you're going through now, maybe the full moon, maybe eclipse energy, maybe this reading. Yep, you are going to have mental stress, but you're over it, you're done. It is a clearing. You're going to, wish fulfillment, a new world, a new set, a new karmic reset cycle that you're meant to be on. The Empress, birthing new cycles. What ends? What is brought down by a tower? We get a new tower. The Empress can turn nothing into something. She has been through it. He has been through it. Every lesson. Been through towers. Learned all the destinies of going down the wrong paths. Been through it. But you know what? Just rebirths, resets it. But it's a higher lesson, it's a higher level, it's a higher knowing, it's a higher path. She stepped onto a higher path, higher knowing, with wisdom now. She learnt this lesson, where she didn't listen to her intuition. She didn't go on the destined path, didn't move on, didn't work through their shadow, or whatever that is. It's different for everybody. All that's been brought to light. Now you're going to stand up in your authenticity, and whatever comes at you, you are going to just stand there. They're not fighting back. They're standing in their truth and their authenticity. And they're not worried anymore about who's firing things at them. There's going to be a choice of directions. Yes, there's going to be some heartache and loss and old wounds and old pain, but there's a new beginning, and you're ready. And this is action. Taking action. Passionate, fast. Justice. Again, we finish there with justice. Balance, karmic justice, universal justice, commitment, higher contracts, final decisions made by the universe, by the higher up. So this is big, guys, for all of us. This is huge. Everybody goes through this on some level. It's just on your individual journey, what you go through and what you're experiencing and what your actual situation entails. Oh, that was a big read, but I hope it helps, because there are a lot of people struggling. through the energies at the moment. And, you know, even if it's just confirmation for them, it helps them to understand. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here because we're running out of time. And so take what fits, what doesn't. But, you know, sometimes validation can give us peace of mind, give us clarity, give us understanding, and help us move through these transitions a little easier, because they are not easy for anybody. So take care and understand that this is a collective energy. Okay, bye-bye.